what is going on, everyone? This is XexonProductions. Welcome back to another video. Today, this is kind of like a new and improved thing here I got on my channel. You know, I got some better audio, you know, things are nice, things are going good. Today, I have a bit of a video about my pros and cons of console gaming versus gaming on the PC. So, I'm gonna read off, you know, the pros I think of PC gaming and the cons of PC gaming, you know, pros of console gaming and the cons of console gaming. So, I'm gonna read them off and I'm gonna talk about them. So, first we're gonna start off with my pros of PC gaming. You can get a computer that will, in fact, perform better than a console. Because all consoles are made with the same components. Whereas a PC, most people like to build their own PC. With a console, you get what you pay for, and you can't really modify it to a certain extent. I know you can modify it, but you can't really modify it like super. PCs, you can modify as much as you possibly want. And, you know, the consoles have the same processors, you know, everything. Your PC, you can, you know, go extreme, you can do whatever you want, you'd be budget saving, you know, you can build what you want, and you can choose, you can personalize your gaming experience to what exactly you want it to be. And, since they're on PC, there actually are more controls, because, of course, there are more buttons on a keyboard than there are on a controller, so you can have, I forget what it's called. It's called, oh my gosh, what is it called? I can't remember what the buttons are called. That quick buttons that are programmed for your game that you're playing, that you can you know, instantly use. And okay, so you can go portable too, because if you're using a laptop or if you have a gaming laptop, you can bring your gaming everywhere. And when you're playing online, you don't need to pay for a subscription like on Xbox Live. If you just have the game, you can play. You don't need to pay monthly or yearly for an online subscription. And you can go mobile if you have a gaming laptop. And yeah, so let's go over that. You can customize your PC. You can take it portable, and you don't need to pay monthly or yearly subscriptions, which I think is pretty nice. But we have some cons of the PC, and if you do not have a good PC, you won't enjoy the gaming experience that you get from it. And good gaming computers could cost fortunes, thousands and thousands of dollars. I mean, you can go from $1,000. I mean, I would consider a good gaming PC to be, if you want to get a fairly nice gaming PC that will run most new games at around 60 frames and above, then I think you would be running at 1,000 at lowest, and maybe 2,500, maybe 1,000, 2,500. So that's a pretty big gap, and that's a pretty big price range. So if you don't have that good of a budget, I don't think PC gaming would be for you. Especially when you want to build your own PC. Like I said earlier, you can build your own PC, but you could spend a lot of money of building your own PC. I know there are ways to build a cheap gaming PC that can still work good, but most people, when they build a gaming PC, it costs a lot of money. And you need to know a lot to build a gaming PC. You need to know a lot about technology to make sure everything is right. You'll also need some extreme cooling in addition before you play a game, because you'll always have to install it first. And large games like Fallout 3 and New Vegas or Call of Duty will take rather long to install. Or the other hand, in consoles, you can just pop the disc in and play. So yeah, it's still better to install the games with a hard drive to keep it quieter, but if you want to play the game quicker, you can just pop in the disc. So that's some pros and cons of PC gaming. We're going to head over to my side, the console side. I've never really been much of a PC gamer, so we're going to head on over the console side, see if I can relate to some of this stuff here. So the pros of console gaming. I want to see how we're doing on time here. Well, yeah, we got plenty of time. So, the pros of console gaming here are the games are released for consoles or is always designed for the console itself. You know, when have you ever seen an actual game designed strictly for PC? I mean, Call of Duty is released for PC, but it's not made specifically for PC. Like, for instance, Advanced Warfare is being made pretty much specifically for the next gen consoles, and they're gonna have a separate developer work on the previous gen console game, which kind of sucks. But yeah, so the games that are released for consoles are always designed for them, so you'll not have problems with playing smooth on ultra high settings. On a PC, however, it can put a lot of stress on your computer if your computer isn't powerful enough to play on ultra or high settings. So what I'm saying here is on a PC, you have to have a pretty damn good PC to be able to play the latest and greatest games on ultra settings, whereas on a console, you could play them on ultra settings because you automatically play them on ultra settings because that's what your console was made for. Because your console and your system and the game were made specifically so you can play them in ultra settings, nothing less and nothing more, which I think is a very cool thing. That's why consoles have such graphics. I know you can upgrade graphics in your PC, but once again, it costs you a assload of money to do so. So, if the game is not smooth during development, the developers will adjust settings in order to give them a better gaming experience, which is great. Also, the games are never required to be installed in order to play. Just pop the disc in, like I said, and start playing, and it'll be on the hard drive. Let's see here. Consoles also allow multiple people to play the same game in the same room. You can't really do this on PCs because, you only have one keyboard, really. And, yeah, you can't really have multiplayer too often on PCs. And you have, you can have multiple controllers, multiple screens, whatever you want if you want to game with other people in the same room as you. Unless it is some small website game online that's free, you can't really split screen it. But you can have split screen in consoles, so you don't have to buy an extra game system or computer in order to play with your friend. So, yeah, that's another thing. You can split screen during consoles. PC, not too often where you're able to split screen. So we're going to head on over here to the console. So the cons of console gaming, which I think is going to be a biggie. So let's see here. The cons of console gaming is usually consoles do not have extreme water cooling like many gaming PCs. Consoles do tend to get hot. They do tend to get very warm, and therefore they're prone to overheating. The Xbox 360 is a great fucking example. If you game a lot every day or long periods of time, kind of like me, the Xbox 360 gets the red ring of death. I've actually had my console for probably 5 years now, and I haven't had the red ring of death once, so that's pretty nice. And it will stop working for you when the red ring of death happens. This is particularly bad during long games where you can't save, like fucking zombies in Call of Duty. You may be around 50 in Ascension until suddenly your screen freezes, and you're forced to turn off your system. Then when you turn it back on, the normally green power button is red. Oh, fucking no. Plus, game systems cannot be portable compared to gaming laptops, which I'm saying this because there's a certain extent. You can take your console places. You can take your console places, but you would have to have a separate screen. You'd have to bring all the cords and everything with you, which is why it's very difficult to take things places. But if you could, I'm sure you'll be able to find a way. It's pretty easy to transport your console. So those are my facts and pros and cons of gaming on the PC compared to gaming on a console. So I hope you understand what I'm saying here. I hope you try to figure out, if you don't understand, I hope you try to understand all the stuff that I said. And yeah, all this stuff I obviously relate to, and it's very interesting for me. So we have some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay here for you guys. I don't do all that well. I start out great. I'm using the M16. This is my first game back for a long time, because I actually took a week off. You see all those fucking vlogs coming out at once. I took a week off, and now I'm back gaming, and I'm happy about that. So, another thing about PC gaming is an Xbox One costs around, $500? And it's a very powerful console. But if you buy a PC for $500, it's a piece of shit. If you buy a PC that's worth $500 is very, very bad. Okay? A PC worth $500 won't get you to play much. I mean, if you have a PC worth $500, you probably couldn't run Minecraft on it. So that's what I'm saying. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about the pros and cons of PC and console gaming. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and have a nice day. Goodbye.